Alright, today I'm going to teach you about war equipment and what to look for. It all depends on what troop types you're trying to build equipment for. Since I'm free to play, I build one set that's good for all three troop types: infantry, ranged, and cavalry. And what you see right here, this is an excellent set. I'm probably lucky to have some of these leveled up as much as I can, being that I'm not spending money on any of this. But the items that you see right here are an extremely good set for mixed troops for war. You'll notice I have jewels in every one of these pieces. You only want to put attack jewels inside of here. Now if you'll look, you'll see this set of equipment gives me 96.55% of cavalry attack, 84.95% infantry attack, and 98.6% ranged attack. It's also giving me 4.25% entire army attack, which isn't much, but every little bit helps. 25.2% army hit points, I think that's really good, and 7% army defense, which isn't very good because defense doesn't do very much, like I told you in the first place, but every little bit helps. 10.85% travel speed, that's kind of nice to have. Wall defense boost 11.75, that's pretty decent. And I get 20% gold and 16% timber production, which I'm not really too worried about, but hey, it's still something. Alright, so these are very good pieces. Alright. The next video I'll go over jewels specifically, but you only want to have attack jewels. Like if I view this, you'll see I have a cavalry attack jewel, an infantry attack jewel, and a ranged attack jewel in every single piece of equipment. So you should have 3 jewels in each. You don't want to use anything but attack jewels in your war equipment. You don't want to use the defense jewels because they do very little. Attack does so much more than defense. Okay? So I'll go over some other equipment now. First I'll show you what to look for in a piece of equipment and why I chose these. So I will go into my workshop, I'll hit all equipment, and let's just go look at helmets, okay? Now here's a Bumble helmet. The Bumble helm. This is a very nice helmet. Alright, it's got cavalry attack, it's got ranged attack, and it's got army hit points. So this gives 4.8% for one troop type, 4.8% attack for another troop type, and 3.2% army hit points. This is exactly what I look for in a piece of equipment. Attack for 2 troop types and a bonus of army hit points. Just like the beast helm, this is what I'm using. Infantry attack, cavalry attack, army hit points, and travel speed. So that's a very nice piece of equipment right here. So you're looking for attack for 2 to 3 type of troops and army hit points. Or if you're building equipment for a specific type of troops, say you're just trying to max out ranged equipment, you would look for equipment that has the most range attack you can possibly find, and then if it's got army hit points, that's even better. So that's what you want to look for. You want to look for attack and army hit points. Most of the equipment doesn't have a whole lot of extra hit points, but every little bit adds up. So you'll see this one has 1.2%. That's not very good. If you were able to get this to gold though, you would have 8%, which isn't too bad. This isn't the item I would actually build, I just picked a random one. But once you get up to level 60, that's where most of the equipment gets good. I didn't focus too much on equipment until I hit level 60 because all the good stuff was at level 60. Now let's look at, let's say, your swords. Here's the Frost Wing Sword. Infantry attack, cavalry attack, and ranged attack. At gold, this thing's pretty darn good. The Skull Crusher. This is an excellent item right here. This is better than the Frostwing Sword. if you can get it leveled up more. But it has ranged attack, infantry defense, which I don't care about, but it's got 20% army attack. So this thing at gold will give you 20% attack for all 3 of your troops. To where this one, which I'm currently using it, when it's gold, it only gives you 20% for infantry, cavalry, and then 12% for ranged. So this is a lot better. You get 20% for all 3, and then some extra ranged attack. So that item is massive. Alright. Now mine's only green, so it's not as good. But I'm going to go over, right now I'm going to go over some of the items. I think I got the basic idea of what to look for out of the way. But I'm just going to show you white items, okay? Frostwing Sword. This thing's awesome. Skull Crusher. This thing's awesome. Fiery Tomahawk. This is a level 40 item, so if you're lower level, this is an amazing item for lower level people, and it's easy to level up for free to play people. So the Fiery Tomahawk is great. And I think those are the only items I want to go over here on this section. Now we'll go over here, and the Codex. This is an awesome item. The Winter Mitts are not bad at all. I would much rather have the Codex. Dragon's Fist is very nice. A lot of people like this Call of the Deep. I think there's one more in here. Frostwing Shield. This is a very good lower level item. It's another level 40. It's got at gold, it's got 8.5% army hit points, which is very nice for a lower level item. So if you can get this one to gold pretty easy, free to play, this is a nice item. I know there's something else in here, I believe, that's worth buying. Or maybe not. Okay, we're going to move on to the next item. We're going to go to the helmets. You got this Wormbone Coronet, however you pronounce that. This is a nice item for ranged. Beast Helm is a great mixed troop item. Bubble Helm is a great item. Let's see what else is in here. This Berserker's Tusk Helm, this thing's okay if you're a lower level. It's another level 40 item, so that's good for lower level people. And I think that's about it in this section that I would recommend. Well, of course there's a champion gear, but that's real expensive to get that stuff, so I'm not going to go past that. All the champion gear is amazing, but I can't afford it. Now we're going to move over to the chest piece. The Firewall Plate. This is a great piece of equipment. This Hardened Carapace, I probably don't pronounce that right, but this is a great piece of equipment. The Hendonic Cuirass, I don't know how you pronounce that either. This is also a great piece of equipment. The Frostwing Armor, it's a level 51. It's pretty decent. This Winter Parka, it's okay, I guess. This here Predator Paul Adonis, they got some wacky names for these things. This is a pretty decent item. Okay. Odysseus, this is what I built when I was lower level. It's another level 40 item. It's got a little bit of army defense and some siege engine attack. It's nothing special, but there's not a whole lot of good lower level items. Most of the items are good once you hit level 50. There's probably a couple other items that are lower level that are halfway decent. But like I said, you just want to look and make sure you're getting attack for at least 2 troop types, in my opinion. And if it's got some hit points for something or the whole army, that's an extra bonus. Alright, there's more champion gear. That stuff's awesome. Now we're going to move on to the boots. Gargantuan belt. This is very good for cavalry. Dragon's talons. This is what I use. These things are awesome. What else here? Winter Stompers. These are a pretty nice item at level 45. They've got a cavalry attack and ranged defense. So those are mainly a cavalry item with some army defense. Nothing special. I'd really wait till you got to level 60 before you started making some stuff. Now here we go. This is a good lower level. The Amherst boots, alright? These have cavalry attack and ranged attack. You'll see it gold, 4.5% for each. That's not that good, but it's not that bad either, because I believe these are pretty easy to get the gold for free to play. Let's see, what else is good in the boot section? Here we're getting back to the champion equipment, so I guess those are the good items for boots. And then lastly, we're going to go to the accessory slot. Blight Ring. These are amazing for ranged. Alright, they've also got army hit points, so these are nice accessory items for level 60. The Ambrosial Cup. This is an awesome item. I would really recommend getting these if you can. You need glowing halos from Bon Vivians to make these, and those are very hard to get. So unfortunately, this is not an easy item to get, but if you can get these are great. Burning Scrolls, these are a very nice item. I have one of these and I really like it. The Dragon's Iris, this is a great item. What else do we have here? Fear Drums, these are very nice. You can get these at level 50. I like the Fear Drums. For a lower level person, I would buy 3 of these right here. Citadel Circlet, alright? They've got, at gold, which isn't too bad, too hard to get, they have 4% cavalry attack, which is halfway decent. Now we're down to the champion stuff, which is awesome but very expensive. There's one more item in here that I missed. Let me go back up. Lost Island Relic, okay? These have, at gold, 2.5% army hit points, 6% range attack, and 6% infantry attack. Now, if you were to put attack gems in here, okay, you're going to have even better stats on your equipment. Because like a green attack gem will add 3%, so that would be 6% plus another 3% on the infantry attack. If you had a blue gem, that's 12%. I can't remember what the purple gems give you. And then if you have a gold gem, that's like an extra 25 or 50% attack damage or something like that. So attack gems can make any piece of equipment good. Alright, but basically, I think this wraps it up. I've showed you what to look for, and I've gone through, I think, every section of items here and showed you which ones I think are good. Of course, the level 60 items are going to be the best. Being free to play, the level 60 items are not very easy to level up. So you're going to want to really be careful which items, level 60 items, you're spending your materials on. Because for example, we're just going to go to, let's say this burning we'll do the blight ring. If I want to forge this, alright, I need 7 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. But when I get to gold, alright, I need 7 of these in gold. That's a lot. I need 3 gold of this, 3 gold of this, and 3 gold of this. Alright, that's very hard to get all of this stuff to gold. Now let me show you the Ambrosial Cup. If I want to get this to gold, I need 13 golden halos. These golden halos are almost impossible to get if you're free to play. You'll need 19 of these, and you'll need 20 of these. For example, the entire time I've been playing this game, so far I've got 4 green golden halos and 1 white golden halo, and that's it. I'm not even close to having 1 gold, and I would need 13 golds. Okay, I have enough to build this, and I do. It looks like I have enough to make this to green finally. Oh no, I don't. I need 13 of these, and I only have 4. So even to get this to green, I need 13 golden glowing halos, which is okay. That's never gonna happen. So I'm not really gonna make this Ambrosial Cup anytime soon, unless I want to start dishing out some money. But if you look at, I'll show you my equipment again. I mean, if you look at what I have here, these are not easy to level up either, but I mean, I got this to blue, this to blue, this to purple, this to blue, and these to green. And like I showed you, this gives me a pretty decent amount of attack for a free-to-play player. I mean, 96% cavalry attack, 84% infantry attack, 98% ranged attack, and 4% army attack and 25% army hit points. So this is a very nice equipment set. There's a few things I would rather have, like I'd rather have my Skull Crusher up here, but my Skull Crusher is only green at the moment, so this is better at blue than the Skull Crusher is at green. If I were to get the Skull Crusher to blue, it would be a better item and I would swap it out. So basically, that's the rundown on your equipment. Sorry if this video was a little long, but this stuff is pretty complicated and there's kind of a lot to know here. So that's the deal. That's the equipment I suggest you buy, is what you see right here. If you're looking for a mix set, if you're looking for, say you're one of those people that just has infantry and cavalry, you might want to only find equipment that's good for infantry and cavalry. You won't care about the ranged, or so on. So you might not want some of these. Like the Blight Ring has, this one here is giving me 12.55% ranged attack and 6% cavalry attack, 6% infantry attack, and 7% army defense, plus 7% army hit points. So this, since this has, well, I think it does. Let me see. Okay, this does not have infantry or cavalry hit points. That's the jewels. The jewels are giving me the 6% on these. So this is pretty much a ranged only item. So if you're not looking for ranged, alright, this is not an item you're going to want to buy. But you're going to want to go to accessories and find a different item that has as much cavalry and infantry attack as possible. Alright, so I think that wraps it up. Next video will be about the attack jewels. Hopefully that'll be another short and sweet video. Alright guys, have a good day.